let's get this started. Continue on with the career at Deadeye. I finally got a name for my mercenary company, so at least we can start feeling like we're part of the universe now, part of the lore. Or at least I'm gonna make the boldest attempt. But I got a couple. What is it? I got the Centurion in the mech bay getting refit right now, and I'm having my Locust gain his quick repairs in. But otherwise, outside of multiple hit injuries to my mech warriors, we are in fantastic shape as far as my mech status. So, let's have a quick look on what I did here. I basically am, of course, repairing the Locust. That was the only thing that took internal damage. And my Centurion, I'm going to fit with an LRM-10, an Autocannon 5, 2 medium lasers, and a couple of heat sinks. So nothing too out of the ordinary outside the fact that the stock variant had like an Autocannon 10 to its arm. So it's going to be pretty close to what it was before. A little more long-range centric and pretty damn similar to my Shadowhawk. And I have ideas. Ooh, what's this here? Oh, interesting. That I wasn't aware of. You could change the cosmetic effect. Huh, I'm gonna have to look into that some. I wonder why it's just for the Shadowhawk. Maybe it's something I encountered, that might be why. Like the one Shadowhawk I've fought before in the last story mission. If I had to guess. Either way, that would be a nice way to make it look more dynamic, but I'll wait until I refit there, because I'm thinking of coming back either SRM-2s or a couple of jump jets to get this thing more armor for Behemoth. Since it is technically my biggest and potentially most heavily armored type of mech. At least it can be, I feel like, because of the tonnage. But I got myself an extra mech warrior to kind of deal with my two wounded soldiers right now, or mech pilots. So meat crunch here. I'm gonna plan on making her more my tactician there. She's gonna go for an early sensor lock when I get the experience for her. And it remains to be seen if I want to go with master tactician or not, but she's gonna possibly be... I'm going to make her focus on the tactics side there, at least give me a little more well-rounded roster. I just don't know where I want her second traits to be, because technically Ifrit and Medusa are going to be more, at least I'm going to be aiming more to be my pilots there once they get the experience in. And I already got 2 gunners in Deadeye and Glitch. And Behemoth currently is my only one that's going to be focused on guts so far. So I at least want a tactician, and... yeah, that would be the only thing I'm really missing out on as far as like a rounded roster. It remains to be seen how to get the most out of it just yet. But I think I'm as ready as I'm going to be. I already had a look at the missions here, and I think we're going to start with the big payday here on Alloway, which apparently we're going to be defending a facility there until reinforcements arrive to kind of like take over for us, as it were. It's a 1 skull mission. There's a lot of salvage and a lot of loot available here, so I'm excited for the possibility. And then, unless we get a new mission of some kind that appears afterwards, I might go to help out Merrick with the little problem they have over back at, was it Detroit? Yeah, over in Detroit. And hopefully Glitch might be, no, it won't be Glitch, it might be Medusa, who be back up and operational after recovering from his wounds. Hard to say. But this should be a good payday, and it'll flow pretty well. It remains to be seen what happens out of this mission. But there's a lot of loot opportunity here. We're going to be defending. I don't know if I care about salvage so much, but I feel like we have enough funds I can kind of afford to kind of go for more priority loot. Let's see, how much do I lose? Ooh, I lose a lot of money potential at that, so I'll second guess that. We'll stick average there, because since it doesn't seem like it can influence for a reputation bonus anyway with this the planetary governor. I don't know what we're expecting, but since I dealt with a 1.5 skull mission for the story, I think we're perfectly fine. Hell, it's just wounded mech warriors I had to suffer with, so even then I argue I'm in good shape. Now, where is my spider? I was thinking maybe this thing was stripped of armor there because I never took the time to kind of like build back up its armor, thinking it was under ton. No, that wasn't really the case there. It's actually as stock as it should be. So this spider is combat ready. I was just a little bit surprised that the Locust had more armor than a damn spider. That's what confused me last time. So, Ifrit, you're going to be in the scout. Crunch, my tactician. I guess you'll be piloting the Vindicator for now, because we don't really have any other mechs for you. I might have you take the Centurion when it's fully combat ready, although it's going to take a couple days. It's going to take about 24 days, I think, so it'll take some time, but let's see how we do. Behemoth's in their mech. I could just refit the Shadowhawk to give it its extra armor now, but I think we're fine. I'm feeling really comfortable after that last mission with how it performed, so I feel like this should be easy money in the bank, so long as they don't get any lucky hits of some sort. Like, the last thing I need is more, damages to the head, even if they're like machine guns, for crying out loud. Which I suppose I should be really wary of, because machine guns, missiles, anything like that that has lots of shots to them are probably the scariest thing I should worry about, at least for like long-term campaign play, just because they have the best chance of injuring my pilots, even if they're not going to do any damage to actual armor, mind you. Because I am sure as hell going to make it a priority to make sure that cockpit is as armored as possible for all my mechs. Although Spider could be the exception there, because it is kind of stripped of most of its armor. But we're here to defend the facility. Simply put, defend the factory. Incoming Merrick units, oh boy. Hopefully they're not too upset with me once I kick their sorry asses. Because I have a good grasp of where we are now in the Inner Sphere, and I believe it's like the periphery near the Sovereign border. At least if you were to look at the Inner Sphere map as like 2D, so we're below the Merrick system, the Capellan Confederation, all that. So I want to stay on Merrick's good side because they're kind of like our neighboring great house of the region. Never mind the fact that I'm aiming to try and get that third quick draw mech part, and apparently the planet that actually makes the quick draw, I've been looking into the Sarna wiki, because there's a lot of lore on even the planets, mind you. It's neighboring, or at least in the Merrick system, so I may not quite reach it just yet because I don't even know where it is exactly, but I'm planning on paying a visit over in that area pretty soon, and I should be reading what he's saying as well. But my main priority long term is to try and get that third quick draw part as quickly as possible, so that way I can get myself a nice heavy mech. Oh, friendly convoy with engineers to get those defenses contribute. Ooh, I like this sounds of this. Escort them to safety so we can boost our defensive capability. That sounds great. Although, they're going to get shot at immediately, so you're making it really difficult for me, I want to argue. But I think I want to sprint right away to maximize my chance. Ideally, block line of sight, so that way I'm not vulnerable to lucky hits. Oh, I want to sprint, not jump, so maybe that was a mistake, mind you. Because that generated a bunch of heat I didn't want to deal with, because how hot am I actually running here? Oh, I don't know yet, because we're actually immediately in combat phase. But there are at least 2 mechs that we know of. Oh, 3 mechs. Ooh, this is a little bit freezing here for whatever reason, just jumping back and forth. It tells me they're all light mechs though, so that's good there. Oh, and I don't even think I showed everyone what my name I decided for my Merc company yet, so that's a bit of a shame. Never mind the fact that they decided to put me in rough terrain. Well, that's a sucky start. Can I jump further? Not really, not with the Shadowhawk. And I didn't even strip off his jump jets just yet. So we're just going to be sprinting, getting out of this damn terrain. Make my life a little bit easier, perhaps. Escort the engineers, secure all buildings, defend the buildings, and hold out for reinforcements, so 10 turns. I thought you were engineers. Why are you driving towards the enemy? Your pathing makes no sense. That scares me. I'm not gonna lie, that scares me. If you're gonna try and repair the turrets, I don't think going around in a circle towards the enemy is a good idea. If you were to ask me. Nonetheless, let's see. We have Deadeye. We have our new, was it Crunch there in the Vindicator? Where do I want to go? All I know is there's 2 mechs over there and I want to make sure I have vision. Apparently they spot the commando for me. And there's no way I can spot or shoot, is there? Even with jump jets. Because these autocannons 2s are supposed to have extreme range, mind you. It just doesn't look very promising. Sprinting almost seems pointless as well, because it's kind of the same distance as my jump jets, mind you. But it's less heat, so I'll take it. I will definitely take it. The idea, though, is to try and get shots on those things as quickly as possible. Why are you going that way? Please, stop. I'm supposed to defend you, yet you're going towards the enemy. And it makes no sense to me. especially if you're supposed to get up there, where that ping is at.
Yes, Commander.
If I'm gonna lose on a bonus objective just because of poor AI pathing, then, well, that's gonna sour the mood, isn't it? Although it's only gonna be a small paid day anyway, so I don't think it's that big of a deal. I would have liked to have succeeded on it. Or if anything else, I would have liked to have failed because of my own stupid reasons. Or my stupid performance or positioning. Not from the AI kind of committing suicide. Alright.
It's go time.
So I moved everyone I could, where everyone's inspired, which is interesting. Oh, they're above 50%, that's why. So, I did jump with jump jets. I'm not going to get any shots of any kind, so... As much as I would like to start shooting them, it's not going to happen yet. And hell, just sprinting is just going to make me even more, just as hard to hit. But it keeps me cooled down. +4 difficulty to hit units in a mineral field. So I'm kind of okay with that. Although, you know, that's just encourage them to just shoot the vehicles more. Let me try and make myself as tempting as possible. That's the idea anyway, even though with 4 evasion stacks, it's probably not going to happen. But at least they have something else to shoot at, that's the idea anyway. Since there's 3 light mechs, they're all going to act at once. Panther, that PPC scares me to death. Okay, missed with the PPCs, thankfully barely did any damage with the SRMs. But with 2 more, they're going to eliminate the evasion stacks on those things. Ooh, that was brutal. Because 1 more attack like that's going to kill that first vehicle. Yeah, that's 1 down, and you did it to yourself. I hate to break it to you. You goddamn did it to yourself.
What's up, boss?
So let's see, we got fission, we got LRM shots. Do we have any direct shots though? It's not looking like it. But let's try do some damage.
On my way.
Because we still got LRMs on here, so if nothing else, Behemoth can at least start softening them up. Until she gets in a nice advantageous position. So, big threat. I feel like the big threats have to be the Panther because of how scary the PPCs can be to just kill the transport. And I think we focus on this one up here, even though it's like a 30% chance to hit, which still stinks. It's more than likely, it's the one easiest to shoot the convoy. Only 1 hit, that's a shame. But maybe it falls up for a good shot next turn. Now, make it to the damn objective. Because, yeah, that was kind of questionable, wasn't it? Just going around like you did, but at least now, I sort of can protect it. If I can get a vehicle in front of it, but Behemoth sadly already went. Is there a way I can get... I was kind of hoping maybe getting 1 of my mechs in front of the damn thing. I gotta kind of hope maybe my spider can get in the way for next turn. But where's the best I can move? Because I do have a PPC, but it doesn't look like I have any line of sight. Huh, apparently I don't even see the dang Panther that I was shooting at. Oh, it was probably because the dang vehicle was spying for me. For some reason I thought it was... For some reason I thought it was a spider in Ifrit that was spying for me. Guess not. So let's just do what damage we can. Not promising odds to hit, mind you. But at least it'll still soften them up. Maybe I'll get an opportunity to follow it up with another shot with the evasion stacks gone. Just not with Deadeye just yet. And you were in a bad spot anyway, Deadeye. Ooh, you can get a shot there. That's all I could ask for. Since that's what your autocan 2s are for, and the jump jets are to allow you to get your firing line in. Sadly it's on the commando, but I'll take 2 45s. 2 misses.
No damage detected.
Now, the priority I think is to try and have my spider just block for the vehicle. I think it's that simple. I don't know how easy it is to actually do, mind you. I'm hoping this helps interfere with the shots. That's kind of what I'm hoping. And the jump jets give me max evasion to kind of prepare for this. And brace, of course, to prevent me from getting one shot by a damn PPC. Since apparently the Spider's armor is kind of suboptimal. So, here's a commando, gonna take a shot at us probably. Nope, just entrenched, fine. I'm perfect. I'm okay with that.
Waiting for orders.
Now, Behemoth, I want you to kind of take point and just soak what damage you can. Kind of get in the way, ideally. Because we could deal with 3 mechs, it's just a matter of minimizing my damage. So, Behemoth needs to take all the shots as much as possible. And is that interfering? I'm kind of blocking my own shot. I kind of rushed that a bit. But the idea still is the same intention. I want to block for this APC, ideally. I just don't know what this marker is supposed to be for. I assumed all this time it was for the where the transports need to go, since they were talking about repairing the turrets, but I guess not. Alright, let's shoot. Ooh, we did get the hit though, even if it is fortified, so I'll take that shot any day. Now, where are you going? Because those are buildings we need to defend there. Engineers are in position, okay. Keep the turrets intact, perfect. I could use some extra firepower, I just don't know how many turrets we have here. I think it's 4. Let's see, LRM turret, perfect. Okay, 2 are empty, destroyed there. I'm trying to figure out where all my turrets are. Okay, light sniper turret, so that's autocannons. Another sniper turret there, and there should be a 4th one. Oh, there is. Ooh, a shredder turret. What the hell do you have, I wonder? I am genuinely curious to see what you can do. Although, let's see, max evasion there, good shot. And maybe I get a height bonus? That would be the dream. Get a little bit extra accuracy bonus for being on top of the building. Let's see, 65, is that true? Oh, height difference, yes. So I am getting a bonus, but I'm also getting penalized for shooting the autocannons again. But I kind of, that should be negated already because of Tactics 4, I think? Or was it Tactics 3 that I'm at with Deadeye? Is there a way I could check my stats? Because I'm pretty certain he already has a penalty or a modifier to reduce the refire penalty, or the recoil penalty as it was called. So, anything, they're all fortified, so nothing to really worry about here, or can take advantage of. But I'm really tempted for a precision strike. Am I willing? I should wait until next turn, until they're no longer braced, because I am going to lose my inspired trait, after all. So this is probably better for next turn. So that way I get my maximized hit chance, and maximized damage for the precision strike itself.
Engaging.
Give me a good solid hit. That looks like a solid hit, at least as solid hit as it could be. Let's see. Sadly, autocannons missed. One single shot. LRMs to soften them up further. Although the hit chance did not seem very impressive.
Sensor trace.
Uh-oh.
Looks like enemy reinforcements.
So we gotta clean up these guys quickly then. Because there's more company. Ooh, that sniper turret took big hits.
Yeah?
So I think I know what we're focusing on. So, you get your max stacks. I would like you to ideally get in short range. That's not possible though. Ooh, I can use the rocks to kind of protect me outside of maybe jump jets. That maximizes your chance to hit. And if we can cripple this thing, that'll be good. Sadly, the PPC is on the wrong arm, so flanking it with Deadeye is not going to be very useful. I need to attack from the front. Ooh, and his front took a lot of damage because of the PPC earlier. That was on the right torso. Maybe there's ammo on that torso for me to damage, though. And Commando, not much I can do about you. But I should be safe. Ooh, you destroyed the one turret there. At least it's drawing the fire, but that's kind of... Oh, that's a different turret. Never mind. Unless that's what the Panther shot at already. Ooh, I guess it was. Because they're shredding the second turret really quickly. I am curious what that shredder turret has, mind you. Oh boy. That is a lot of weapon fire from the south, so... That had to be... That's a vehicle, isn't it? I feel like that had to be a vehicle, but They're gonna keep shooting those buildings if I don't do something about it quickly. Oh god, there's 2 of them. So I gotta somehow blind their vision. And maybe Deadeye can spot them. I think that's Deadeye's job. Hopefully if they're strikers I can immediately do a lot of damage to them. And maybe follow it up with another attack. With what is a crunch there. Sadly it's a mech, so maybe not. I had radar contact, but not vision. And so what would have a bunch of LRMs in that case? Only thing I could think of is maybe locusts. Ooh, did they already destroy one of the buildings? Ooh, that's gonna stink. But maybe they'll be determined. Maybe they'll want to shoot at the blackjack instead if I'm so lucky. Let's see, that puts me in well within the minimum range, so I can maximize my damage potential.
Commander.
Crunch could do a lot of damage. I think I'm going to save the precision strike there, but I have no sensor lock. Ooh, I get vision. I think we need to engage them.
On my way.
And hope maybe the Shadowhawk can do enough damage to soften them up. What is that? Oh, it's a Jenner. Oh god, an LRM Jenner, I suppose, if it was firing a bunch of LRMs. No, this one has lasers, so you were not the problem from earlier then, so what the hell was shooting at the buildings then? Either way, we're gonna have to deal with it quickly, because that's a scare. I had to miss with the dang PPC. Not much I could do about that. Ooh, head hit though. But that only matters until later, once I destroy its torsos. With that said, we need to cripple things quickly, so I think this is time for Precision Strike. At least slow the mech down for maybe next turn. And it already took notable damage. What's on the torso? Ammo. That is tempting. That's a tempting thing to consider, but I'd rather just destroy the center torso if that's at all possible. I'm trying to quickly do the math in my head, so the Autocant 5 immediately shreds the CT armor. It's only a 33% chance, mind you. Oh, and I'm blocking my own shot too, apparently. So that's denying me a guaranteed hit. But got some good hits, but nothing we can finish up on yet. But the turrets might be able to. Because right now, this is the only thing spying for the buildings. And with no evasion stacks or brace, it should hurt like hell, maybe. Unsteady. Sadly, that is it for now. Maybe Ifrit can get a kill on it. Oh boy, the commander probably sees him anyway. Thankfully, missed completely. Full evasion stacks. And Ifrit needs to find a better position.
Yep.
I'm curious though, what's your health stats looking like? 1 medium laser hit. And what would your rear look like? Although, that's a scary proposition. I'm thinking of jump jetting again. I just need to figure out where I want to jump jet. Because it has to be in the front. Because I don't have enough firepower to just kill it in the middle unless I somehow hit the center torso with both lasers. So I think what I want to do is jump and hit from the front arc. So it has no evasion,
Understood.
so this could work. I'm just not in short range to maximize my hit chance, but it protects me some. 60% chance I only need 1 hit in the CT. Give it to me.
Roger.
Ah, hit the wrong torso. I tried. At least you got good protection or dodge chance. Oh, but we're losing the turrets quickly, with that said. Shadowhawk Behemoth should be able to take them out pretty well now that they're in melee range, so there's that possibility. And that Panzer still is yet to go, and that was what was shooting the damn LRMs before. Although, I don't have to protect the APC anymore, do I? Destroy the Vanguard and ensure buildings survive. Ooh, just what I need, more head hits. God damn you. Although I could jump back and keep out of range to an extent, but those locusts are a big scare, or were anyway. Because they're still shooting at the damn buildings. Oh no, you're shooting at the APC. I'm okay with that. For now.
Waiting for orders.
Now, the Panther here has not gone yet, so I think it's justified attacking. And you have bulwark, so just stand your ground is, I think, the best option. Maximize your chance to kill this thing, and you'll have resistance. Just kill it, please. Thank you.
Let's hit 'em hard.
One down.
Some good salvage there.
5 more to go. I might be able to get my Panther, an extra mech out of this with the sheer number of Panther mechs there are. I don't know if I already got a part, mind you, but I do know there's one in the market right now that I could buy for the 3rd,
Standing by.
if that is available, but that Jenner is scary. I don't think you can fault me for wanting to back up a bit. And they're still heavily armored. I think I keep shooting at the Jenner. It's the scariest thing that can get in close. And it's either 4 stacks of evasion or 3 stacks and having the trees. I think I get the 3 stacks in the trees. And this puts me, I think, at long range. The cone looks a little bit weird, mind you, but I think this puts me at long range, so won't be the best chance to hit. Unless I want to use a precision strike, which isn't a terrible idea since it's a light mech. What do I aim for? Ideally, I want to damage to kill its side torsos, but there's nothing opportunistic yet. I want to do it more to slow it down, maybe, for my Vindicator to shoot again. I'll just go straight for the center torso, because follow-up shots are still going to have a respectable chance to hit the center torso, even without the precision strike.
Engaging target.
At least that way I get the initiatives reduced. Good hit there, jump jet destroyed. Exposed
Think I
armor,
hit something good.
which I think is the center torso. Since it took a PPC right in the face, so I'm hoping that was a crippled CT. Now, big question. I could jump in the water, and that puts me in short range, but outside minimum range to kind of alpha strike this thing. This is going to hurt a little bit, but if I can cripple this Jenner, this makes it worth it because the locusts aren't a threat, and I could potentially kill it. Maybe not immediately, but there is a good chance I can kill it for next turn before it acts. That's the hope.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
Yeah, that thing's all sorts of hurt, and that's what I want. I don't want to shoot again. Ooh, that locust took a massive beating. Although you should be following up on the same locust. Unless I had a good chance to hit because of direct line of sight. Maybe that's why I shot that one. I am braced, so that paid off. Focus on my mechs, please. Behemoth can take it. Just don't walk behind me. That's the only rule.
What do you need?
So, there's no way I can finish off this Jenner, is there? In theory, I don't need to attack with Ifrit because since he has 3 other light mechs that are going to go still, I'm still going to get to attack with 1 mech at least. I don't think I want to dare attempt the DFA. Never mind the fact it's only a 55% chance. And a rear shot's not warranted just yet, because I'm really vulnerable to the Panther taking a shot at me. So, this is still in the front arc, which is fine. Behemoth can take a shot at it. Hell, Behemoth might even just go for a melee attack with that said. So soften them up. One of these torsos, or even the center torso, will be fine for that follow-up attack. Ooh, was that 2 hits on the center torso? Yes, please. That would be perfect if I can melee it. Oh, what's the Panther gonna shoot at? Oh, another turret. And you missed. Where did you learn to aim? Well, I shouldn't joke. It hit like the turret twice already. The other 2 turrets at least. So those locusts are crippled. I could probably kill one of them off as well this turn. But I think the priority has to be the Jenner. Since of how close it is to death. I just gotta make sure. Well, really, I think my Blackjack's gonna do it, honestly. Alright, keep firing the turrets, like, ignore the buildings, since they are kind of what I need to defend. So I think I just murder this dang Jenner. 1 health. God damn it. You tease. And am I actually staying underwater? Yes, I am. So I'm barely generating any heat. So this is perfect for me. God damn it. I did not get the center torso. At least half that Jenner's weaponry is gone, so it's still good for me. I just realistically want that kill, which is why I commit to said Alpha Strike. An LRM might have been better in theory. Just an LRM 5 and a PPC from the Vindicator probably would have been better. Because I only, again, needed that one damn hit.
Orders.
Either way, I'm kind of forced to finish it off now, aren't I? Well, it's already act this turn, but it's no longer going to reduce initiative, with that said. And I have a bunch of lasers too, so let's keep that in mind. So maybe I want to move in closer and maximize my chance to hit. And keep in mind I might be obscuring my own shot too. But I'm assuming I am well within the outside the minimum range for the PPC. Or the LRMs for that matter, but still. There's one goddamn internal in the CT. I don't need to overcommit that much, right? It still needs to die, but what else do I focus on? I would love to shoot the locust there. It's mighty tempting. Is there a way I can guarantee this thing dies? Well, the spider could probably kill it. It's just as many shots anyway. So I'll see if I can kill the locust. Well, it killed off one of its LRMs, so that's still good for me. And probably took a ton of damage as well on its side torso. So I could melee this thing. Okay. It was the side torso that took the hit, alas. But I might just commit to the melee. Although it has no evasion stacks on, who am I kidding? This is probably better just to shoot it. Maybe? My hit chances are low. Oh, it's because it's in defensive terrain, that's why. So I probably should melee it. Finishing off, I don't care about a rear attack. I got plenty armor there. I should be good. Just smash it.
Physical attack.
Oh, you had to hit the arm. Well, it did destroy one of its weapons at least, so that's something. Ooh, maybe I'll kill the Jenner. Please kill. Thank you. It took nearly half its missiles, but it finally managed to hit the damn center torso. Although technically it was a flank shot, wasn't it? Ooh. Trying to hit me at point blank range, aren't you? Never mind the fact that I'm standing in this debris field as well, so you should have just meleeed me, buddy.
Yeah.
So I'd love to jump over there and try and hit the Jenner. Oh, I can't even reach the Jenner, so never mind. So much for that idea. Can I just melee this thing? I think I just melee it to increase my chance to hit. Not quite gonna die though, but if I can melee the R arm, that'd be good. Get rid of its, what is it? The medium laser, is it? Yeah, it gets rid of the laser, so that's probably worth doing. It puts me in the mineral field to protect the spider, and maybe I get an evasion charge or two. 3, that's good enough. That wasn't the hit I want, but I guess considering the angle, I suppose that's what I deserve. Now, Panzer being annoying. Well, the APC is doing its job, so draw all the fire you want, please. So the locusts are going to make themselves an easy kill if they're not going to move around. This will be fun. I just need to take advantage of Deadeye's multi-shot. Maybe I can cripple both of them. I'm going to be running hot though. Actually, I take that back. I don't even need to move potentially because they're both right in front of me. Let's see, evasion, 1 evasion stack, so I think Crunch is going to take a shot first. Let's get you in water as well, just to keep you cooled off.
Roger.
You don't have split fire, mind you, so you're going to have to focus on one. And I think, let's focus on the armored one. At least you get rid of the evasion stack, and well, this thing's already kind of primed for death with the internals exposed, but I'm going to commit to everything. This will, actually, can I cool down some? I cooled down an actually a notable amount with the alarms off. I didn't realize the alarms generate that much heat.
On it.
Let's see. Give me a hit. Aw, you had to miss. I wasn't paying attention if I was in minimum range of the PPC, mind you, but I think that did what was important to me. Now my blackjack can split fire on both of them. I just gotta really plan and make sure I kill at least one of them, though, if I'm gonna do that. I gotta make damn sure one of them dies. So, ooh, the medium laser did hit the center torso, so damn good chance there to kill. You are surprisingly tricky to hit. Oh, you're in a mineral field. It doesn't look... Looks are very deceiving, isn't it? Because these little tiny rocks are actually making it really difficult for me to hit. I'm still going to attempt a multi-target, though. Let's see, what's the armor, though? One hit on both of them in the center torso is really all I need. So, 40% chance, so these without a doubt are going to attack the second locus. And 40% chance, I might as well fire all lasers on the alpha. Make sure at least this one dies if I at least get one center torso hit.
Engaging multiple targets.
All structure hits. Oh, I was scared for half a moment. And,
Hell yeah.
oh, it sounds like we got a double kill.
Enemy mech destroyed.
It's not showing me though, but it sounds like I got a kill with the Inspire. So I'm happy about that result. Now, there is still a Panther to worry about in this commando. You know what? I really am tempted to do a DFA. It's a foolish mistake, but Behemoth can at least take the hits. I want to jump behind it ideally, although I don't think it matters. It's a bit of a gamble, mind you, but since this thing's fully armored, it's not like I could potentially kill its PPC, could I? I could do a lot of damage to it, but I don't think I can kill it with just Behemoth, so we're gonna jump and see if we can murder this thing immediately. Come on, 60. It hurt like hell, it seems like, but
Take that.
it wasn't quite a kill, sadly. Which I'm a little bit shocked by, considering it was, what, 150 damage for crying out loud? But there goes an arm. Ooh, knockdown. That totally pays off for the knockdown. Although he's still going to be able to get up, but he's going to have a heavy aim penalty. I just can't remember what the penalty was, mind you. If it's like +4 to his chance to hit, or if it was just +2. Oh god, melee attack or flank shot. Okay, keep shooting at the front. You missed out on a prime opportunity to hit my rear. Stupid AI. Give me...
What do you need?
I'll take these guys over into multiplayer any day, I suppose. But what's your health stats looking like? Although I kind of need to move, don't I? So, 2 lasers could kill you in the center torso, but only if I shot from the front. So I think we're going to focus... And you're in the mineral field, I gotta keep that in mind too. So I think the smart thing to do would just be murder. Oh, I can't melee because I'm already adjacent to you. Oh, it is still attacking left side, so... I kind of want to destroy a torso anyway. There. Ooh, the pilot's incapacitated.
Destroyed.
I don't think I'm going to invest in 3 commando parts, mind you, for the salvage phase, because I think knocking out the pilot without actually killing the mech through the center torso or legs means I have access to 3 different commando parts. All seriousness though, I think I prefer the Panther if I had a choice. So what's the Panther going to do? It should be hindered heavily here. Let's see, what are you going to do? Ooh, that's what I mean by that. Mineral field plus being knocked down means he missed everything. So, Crunch, I would love you to try. Well, you're only going to get a missile shot, aren't you? Unless I'm willing to commit with you overheating the hell out. You're not going to get a PPC shot, I don't think. So we'll just do a regular move. And just shoot a couple missiles to soften him up. I think this is Behemoth's kill. So long as I get rid of those evasion stacks, because I also have the precision strike available. Never mind a damn melee attack too. Although with that said, I should probably use a precision strike on either Deadeye, or do I save it for Behemoth? That's really hard to say. What are my hit chances looking like? Oh, I can't even shoot you, so I was hoping to get an idea of what your hit chance was like before considering who to precision strike with. So it looks like I may not even get a shot at this thing anyway. Ooh, I do, barely. I'm gonna be obscured, so I'm gonna have to really think if I want to burn my precision strike or not. Ooh, never mind, my morale is maxed out, so maybe I could get 2. So your center torso is completely gone, so any hit will kill you, and this is gonna overheat me. And keep in mind that's gonna cost me some repairs too. So let's get rid of the 50% or the 45, and that puts me in manageable limits. At least that way I can avoid having to worry about repairs.
Targeting rear armor.
Didn't get the center torso hit. It at least pushes it back in initiative phase. Worst case, Behemoth can't get the kill. But I'm really tempted to just melee again. Speaking of which, you took some Eternals sadly. But it's very minor, so hopefully it should be quick repairs. So finish it off for me, please.
My way into it.
Nice, nice.
Hostile removed.
I think that's all of them. I think that's all of them. Ooh, yes. So we cleaned them up before the timer ended.
Mission.
Now, show me that salvage. We're supposed to have a good amount of salvage available here. Minor damage, a little bit of a pilot injury to Crunch. But if I'm going to another planet, I should have time to recover. Mercenary board's maxed out, so I think we're about to get our first star, I think. And just under 500,000 C-bills. Nice, perfect. So everything is really good aside for injury on Crunch, which is 26 days, damn it. That's going to be a pain. Shadowhawk is going to take only a single day, I hope, for repairs. Everything else looks good. What the experience count is. 800 on everybody. Perfect. Now salvage, like I said, Commando. I could get the Commando. I want the Jenner, because that gives me a new mech. Oh, and I never got any Panther parts. Ugh. Now there's the predicament I'm in. Do I want to get 2 Panther parts and then buy the third before I leave the planet? Or get my Jenner? I think I like the Jenner more, honestly. What else do I grab? Another PPC doesn't hurt. Although I love to know how many I actually have in my inventory so I can replace what's destroyed. That's the only thing I don't like. I would like to know that intel. But I think we'll just go with the mech parts because I think they're a little more hard to go by. And, oh, confirm up here. What else do I get? We get 2 Commando parts, which I think gives me a Commando as well if I already have one. And a Panther part to boot. A couple heat sinks, 2 jump jets, and 2 LRM-5s, so at least I have some replacement components for the really vicious type of battles. So, I should, in theory, get me 2 more mechs then. If I'm understanding that right. I'll still have to equip them with components though, so they're not going to be ready just yet. Especially with all my time being spent to fit... Who was this? Oh, to liberate Weldry is ready for review, huh? Well, I don't know if I'm in condition for that. Oh, the Jenner's ready, and the Commando's ready. So, what happens if I store a mech though? I think I'll just put the Jenner to replace the Spider for now, because it doesn't need repairs. Because I don't know if that's going to interrupt with my repairs or anything like that just yet. Oh, I have to pick, let's see. Oh, send to storage, I won't scrap it yet. Oh, and the Commando. What do I do about the Commando? I could scrap it, it's not a terrible idea, but I'll send in storage. Just so I have some options available. Now, am I in any condition to liberate a planet, though? That's a lot of goddamn money, though. Ooh, 33 days. Maybe I can get away with it. So, 2 skulls. We did 1.5 skulls before for the last story mission, so I'm tempted to do this. Who will be available when I get there in 33 days?
Waiting for orders.
Because what's Crunch's status? Does it want to tell me anywhere? Oh, 26 days, so you'll be up.
Commander?
Glitch will not be up, though.
Standing by.
And Medusa will be up. And that should allow me to refit all my mechs in that time. So I think we're going to try and take it. So let's just get repairs and everything underway, and I think I might do my planned refit for this Shadowhawk as well. 3 days repair, that's a lot more than I thought it would be. But let's move it up in the queue there. The Centaurian will be ready by that time with 10 days to spare about. So I could get the refits I want on the Shadowhawk to help make it more durable for Behemoth. But with that said, this also is probably a good time to start putting experience in my pilots maybe. Well, actually I'll wait until a month goes over because I am actually going to be paying more salary if I put the experience in now. So I'll wait till we actually reach the planet. So, first strike, this is, what is it, 1.7 mil, 4 salvage, 16 total. So this is going to be brutal. We're going to Weldrito. After this drop we will be at war. So this is going to be brutal, but it does give me time to recover my mech pilots at least. Yeah. Ooh, events, organized chaos. Oh, that's fun. Yang jumps right in. The leopard is too small. My mech techs keep tripping over everything. Well, hopefully we'll have the Argo and the Jumpship that we were so excited about, right? We talked about this. We can't exactly knock down any walls, huh? So what are they proposing? What if we move some supplies into other parts of the leopard? Ooh, that sounds like it might hurt morale a bit. Yeah, if I had some breathing room for a week, I could reorganize and make room, so... Fill every last corner of the leopard with mech bay supplies. I think we compromise a little bit, because I imagine this is going to hurt morale for everyone else. Only a small amount. Let's see, 1 tech point for 14 days, and low spirits on Ifrit. 30 days. Well, you know, that's actually perfect for me, because that just means that's going to go away by the time we get there. I don't know what low spirit is. Oh, low morale. Will not be able to use inspiration abilities. Okay. Yeah, that's going to be fine, I think. How many days till we arrive, though? I'm trying to remember where that's at. If there was an easy way to find out. Oh, travels. 32 days, yeah. That's a non-issue. I almost am regretting not going all out. Let's see, work on Shadowhawks complete. Let me work... Oh, this is mech quarters. Let me refit the Shadowhawk like I had planned. So this is what I have in mind. I gotta be mindful how much time it's gonna take though, so let's try and make this simple. I think I'm gonna strip out the SRM2s, which also includes the ammo, maybe? So, well, if I make it too complicated, like I was planning on putting on machine guns for more close range punch, especially for when I'm meleeing. We're gonna have to think on this, because if I keep the SRM2 on there, it just means less time to refit, so... But this is my idea. Do I even have a machine gun? Yeah, I do. So put a gun on there, helps with more melee potential. I can't throw another machine gun anywhere else, can I? Nope. Put the ammo there. That gives me, what, half a ton. Strip a single jump jet, and max out the armor as much as I can. I don't think I want to have more... I don't think I need that much rear armor, but it certainly doesn't hurt with that said. And now the big question, how much time is this going to take? It's a little more armor, not much, but it's a little bit more, and it keeps the jump jets. 4 days. I don't think that's enough time, especially with Centaurian and other repairs, so... Let's just revert that, and try with just the jump jet. For the sake of armor. Try and boost the armor up a little bit more. And ideally... Oh, there we go. Took me a few tries. Let me just strip 1 point of armor on the head. At least give me a little more durability. How much is that going to take? 1 day. I think that's a little more manageable. Get a little more durability for Behemoth, but still doesn't really sacrifice her ability to jump into an advantageous position. She's just not going to use it for mobility. It's going to be more for climbing up terrain, I think. So hopefully that works out well. Let me manage my tasks a little bit. Oh, why is it just showing Centaurian on here? I find that interesting. Let's see, let me have a look again. Yeah. Why is it just Centurion? Didn't I just, do a bunch of refits? Or is that already done? Or maybe I never committed to it. Yeah, it all looks fine. I'm surprised by that, honestly. I'm honestly surprised by that. I figured it would be on the list there as well. Either way, we're good. We made the tweaks we needed. I might consider a couple more tweaks later, but let's focus on the Centurion getting fit. Because I might take that for my next mission there. We will have to see what happens though, what the layout looks like. Now on to another system. Now is this supposed to be our jump jet or not, I wonder? Since now the bill's been paid after all. Or at least we now are supposed to have access to it, right? I'm not entirely certain. Ooh, and another jump immediately. Alright, so I guess it is our jump jet, because I imagine we would have to be forced to take one that was actually going that direction. Oh, another event, what's this? Oh, Behemoth and Medusa are having a bit of an argument, aren't they? This is the last of the coffee, oh god. I got here first. Oh boy, it's gonna be this kind of petty. Give the coffee to Samire. Oh, that'll piss him off, right? Take the coffee for yourself. Oh, that'll piss him off even more. Well, it's helped. A nearly empty coffee pot. Oh boy. This is a tough choice. I don't think this is going to satisfy either of them just to split the coffee anyway, so let's just do something a little bit funny, comical, I guess. Give it to Samire, who chances are doesn't even care about coffee. So they both suffer low spirits, so yeah, I kind of expected as much. Don't pout if you... Let's see, what is it? Signs contently into... Well, at least someone's happy, I guess. At least someone's happy. 14 days, so they're gonna be low spirits. Oh my. Not much we can do. At least Medusa's... Medusa's actually gonna be available for this, but at least that makes me second guess who I'm gonna take for this mission. Without a doubt, Behemoth's gonna be in, so we're gonna have to keep in mind that she's not gonna be as effective as before. If only a minor bit. So I'm gonna have to keep an eye on how that's gonna function, how that will work for this upcoming mission. Alright, but we're here. Now, gotta keep in mind, Centurion is done. Oh, I keep going to the barracks, damn it, that's not what I have in mind. So, Centurion is ready. It's got, what, an LRM-10, autocannon 5, couple heat sinks, and dual medium lasers. So this thing is combat ready. And yeah, I forgot to mention the name of my mercenary company. The Conquerors of Tyranny is what I went with. I don't know how appropriate it is, considering the theme I've been going for this entire run. This is supposed to be, what is it, Deadeye Hunter's legacy story, but it'll do for now. Anything else I want to tweak on the Centurion, because this thing is armored as all the hell. Arguably even more armored than the Shadowhawk. But I can easily boost the Shadowhawk's armor further if I so wish, just by stripping out the SRMs like I was planning. And I do question having the LRMs on the headpiece, mind you, because any ammo explosion will kind of kill my pilot immediately. So maybe I might as well switch it over. Although again, there's a risk of my center torso exploding now, because it said ammo. So maybe I put it on the shield arm with that said. To a vague extent. That'll only take like a day, is it? Oh, 2 days, so we'll hang on to that for now. I'm really second guessing having the LRM ammo in the HUD. It should be relatively safe because I'm going to burn through the ammo relatively quickly. So I think it's fine as is. Now, what about the Jenner? Ooh, the Jenner's already equipped. That I was not expecting. No wonder I neglected it because I wasn't seeing any indicators saying it needs to be fitted. So we're looking good here. Although, I think it might be time to put the Locust in the storage there. What other mechs do we have? It's the Commando and what else? I just want to know, let's see. Okay, we have a Spider, and the Commando. So I think I might, let's see, put in the storage, right? Where is it? Put in the storage and replace it for the Commando, because the Commando's a nice mobile scout as well. Now, how do I select my Commando? Oh, ready it, so that's going to take 3 days. Hopefully that's enough time.
We'll see that it's prepped and ready.
Hopefully that's enough time there. Because I didn't know there was like a certain amount of time it would take for me to... Ooh, 10 days, we're fine. I was worried we were closer to Weldry than I actually thought. Okay, good thing I didn't do financials right away, or at least promote my soldiers, because that would have cost me another 20, maybe 30,000 a month on them. And since everything's going well for us, I might as well be a little more generous there, at least for this month. Gotta keep in mind though, we're still on a bit of a tight deadline, looks like. At least managing all this, especially since I invested an entire month flying over this planet, so it better be worth it.
I wrapped up that job you asked.
So Commando is ready, perfect. I may not refit, but at least it'll serve the role that I have in mind for the Locust. What the Locust was doing. Oh boy, another event just before we appear. Oh, why is the black market grayed out here? Huh. We're running low on medical supplies. Oh, that's always fun. But I feel better. Well, we have plenty of money, so why not buy extra to hopefully offset the negative penalty we're going to have on Behemoth. Okay, +2 medical points, so that'll actually speed up recovery, I think. I haven't been paying attention to what these do, but they help speed up my recovery on my mech pilots. I don't think that's going to help me get glitch back up any faster, let alone in time for a mission.
Standing by.
But, oh, low spirits for 1 more day, perfect. So never mind that.
Ready for orders.
Wow, they're all going to lose their low spirits before the mission. That I was not expecting. I was thinking maybe it would be a lot more worse than that. Alright, so we took a lot of time just flying over the damn planet, but perfect. It was almost like that was entirely planned. I wish I could take that much credit, though. Not yet. Let's see if we could buy some supplies and maybe get some gear. Maybe not utilize it just yet, but since we're here, we might as well see if there's anything to buy. Mech pilots, ooh, who are you, Corsair? Expensive, so I might not worry about you. But what I'm really interested in is for the quick draw. The random chance we have a quick draw available. I should always be looking for a quick draw part. I don't know. Ooh, SRM2++. There's something you may not have known about the campaign, is that there's a lot of special components there that have improved stats on them. So I don't think the SRM2+ is worth it, maybe. But the SRM6+ sure as hell is. Gotta be very careful. Plus 25% chance to critically hit. That would help if I knew what the chance to critically hit was to begin with, mind you, because I don't think that's an additive effect. I'm still really damn tempted to grab it, especially since for a regular SRM6 it's only like 15,000. So let's just buy it and look for an opportunity to maybe put it on the Centaurian. Maybe replace it for the LRM-10 at some point. We'll grab ourselves an AC-10, because either I put that on the Shadowhawk or the Centaurian is still an option. And just gotta make sure of ammo. I don't know how much I have. Let me check quickly. That's the only one thing I hope they add. Okay, I already got AC-10 ammo. And from what I understand, how many I have here doesn't really matter. It's just a concern. If they get destroyed, that's when I maybe start losing access to my ammo count. So there's always a risk from ammo explosion. I could run out of AC-10. But I'm perfectly fine on the AC-5, the AC-2s and all that. So I don't need to buy anything. What else? AC-20, don't care about that. I think we're as good as we're going to be. Ooh, a PPC plus. 5 extra damage. Not bad, but I think I already spent enough as is. I think we're ready to go. Now let's get to our contract, shall we?
Come on in.
See what the story is. Oh, no. Oh, we already accepted the contract, that's why. So, what do I have to do? Oh, launch is right. It's literally right in my face. And we're in the Algorian Directorate, so time to really tick them off, huh? I'm probably not going to be allowed to stay here, needless to say, after I start initiating my attack on them. Or my guerrilla warfare, as it were. One of the most notorious hellholes in Algorian Reach. So, this is going to be fun. Everything about this place is hostile. Directorate has a prison complex on the planet's surface. So, what are we planning on doing? Are we actually going to free the inmates and cause anarchy in the planet as a result? What are we actually doing here? All I know is we were supposed to liberate a planet, so... Image of an imposing structure, so this is like the barracks or the prison cell here, huh? It has solid heavy walls that you come to associate with Taurian architecture. Okay, so they've been working with the Taurians, I suppose? Or to just conquer the planet, one or the other. So, political prisoners, including high-value hostages. Oh, so I see why we're here now. I sort of see why we're here now. So yeah, if we free them, the leverage over the founding house, it'll break the leverage that they have. Okay. This will be good. We don't know what the directorate's been doing to our people, but we have to set them free. Aren't they supposed to be powerless figures? They still have value, I imagine. What makes Waldry so inhospitable? That I need info on. Get myself prepared. Oh, everything. Sub-zero climates. Well, that sounds good for me. Really hot mechs will benefit off this, like my Blackjack. It's a shame I don't have a Panther to benefit, but my Vindicator would be good if it's really cold. The swarms stretch for miles. Oh boy, insects. Let's see. They're called Branson mosquitoes, so... What do I have to worry about for these mosquitoes then? Colonial biting fly, the size of your thumb. Oh, that's scary. Make sure they don't breach the cockpit is what I'm learning for my mechs now. Never mind the coals, we have to deal with bugs flying into our windshields. I just hope to have really good windshield wipers. Oh boy. The army will be safe. Population centers like the icebox use ultrasounds to keep the swarms at bay. Huh. So, I guess we get to get more intel about what our purpose is here. So let's talk about what influence the freeing the prisoners might give us. The founding houses may be anemic in terms of martial strength, but their world still carries weight in the Orgorian reach. So yeah, if they rally behind us, it'll help destabilize their influence. Perfect. Oh, I have to click on this anyway, I suppose. So what's our job then? Subtle, decisive action. And we're a mercenary unit, so really hard to figure out who's leading this operation, I guess. I will lead the army in all-out assault. Okay. After I draw their attention, you will sneak in, attack the icebox, and liberate it. We'll set my uncle's hostages free. Alright. That was a good plan too, right up until we made contact with the enemy. Oh boy. Yeah, that's a reference to the when I create my character. I rushed through it, mind you, but if there was an actual circumstance that happens that led me to being part of the Royal Guard there with Montgomery, this is what the direct reference was. The plan went awry, and that's when I sent out a distress signal. Montgomery was around to save the day, kind of. So we'll click on that, see what info we get. Yeah, it's Chaos of Battlefield. A commandeer, yeah. Let's see, we improvise, we're good for a job, I suppose. We should be ready for this. I have no doubt, I'm just worried about RNG screw me over. But Glitch is the only one that's out, unfortunately, so she's not going to be taking part in her prize Vindicator, alas. But we have a Centurion, we have a Jenner, we have a Commando. What's wrong with the Commando? Oh, it doesn't have its equipment. Well, so much for that idea, bringing that. At least I have a Jenner available for that role. So, with that said... Oh, I forgot to... Let's see. On hold, it will be waiting for you. I forgot to promote my mech warriors, that's what. So, hopefully we don't have to go through all the dialogue again, but let's promote and get our skills going.
Ready for orders.
Who do I plan on throwing in here? Let's see, overheat threshold on Behemoth, if I want. I don't think I need that yet. What would her second skill be? I'm tempted either giving her tactics or gunnery. But indirect fire doesn't matter so much, though. And she doesn't quite have the skills to get sensor lock anyway. maybe evasive movements, because that synergizes well with the Juggernaut trait, which knocks people back in initiative phase when she melees, and since I'm hoping to have Behemoth in the biggest mech, this should synergize well, especially if I get enough movement for walking around. In theory, this might not work to what I'm thinking, so at least with an assault mech. So she might be forced in a heavy mech to at least take advantage of evasive movement. We'll have to see. I don't know if I like it, mind you,
Warrior training complete.
but that was like, what, another 2,000 to her monthly bill. And can't quite get any more other skills, and that locked out my other trees as a result, so I could choose either Ace Pilot or Juggernaut, and I won't be able to get the other one when we get to that point.
Yes, Commander.
So I don't think you're in on this, Crunch, but I'll bring Deadeye in. Don't quite have the experience I need, but the extra point in Guts is useful for extra health. That might help some there.
Training confirmed.
Probably not as
Standing by.
significant as it could be. Now, Medusa, you cannot get sensor lock yet, but you do get indirect fire penalty, which might be good if you had any LRMs, mind you. You get extra health on Guts, extra bonus on Gunnery. We'll work towards your sensor lock there. This will raise your pay quite a bit, though. Let's see, 37.8. What's it up to now? So yeah, just about 2,000 more.
I'm here.
So let's see. And who's my fourth?
What do you need?
I think we're taking Ifrit for this here, so Ifrit's also going to be my scout and pilot, so sadly, can't really skill her up too much,
Mech warrior training
but
complete.
she's going to get a lot of experience out of this, so everyone is as ready as they're going to be, I think. Oh. Where's my mission?
Always good to see you in ops, Commander.
Okay, there it is. Alright, I was worried at first. So we're going to have to go through this again, I guess. Well, I already did the dialogue. We already know what this was. And already grayed out everything for us too, so we'll just pick what we already did and get to start. So, Jenner, you are in. Let's see, Blackjack's in. Vindicator in, and of course Shadowhawk. Actually, maybe I'll take the Centurion. After all, I like the theme of making sure each mech has their own personal mech pilot, and no one else touches them. So who's going to be the one to pilot the Centurion with that said? I think we'll leave Medusa and the Jenner there kind of for him, and am I okay with Crunch taking the Centurion? I didn't quite skill her up, but then again, Ifrit's just as skilled, so I don't think it matters too much. I just lose out on a little bit of my initiative not having another light mech. Well, then again, the Vindicator's a medium mech. I like the PPC and long range fire a bit more. Oh, I'm forgetting, this thing has an LRM 10, so that doesn't matter. So Crunch, congratulations, I think you're going to be piloting the Centurion here. Medusa's been upgraded to a Jenner. I might stick him to a Spider if I can give it a decent firepower punch and mobility. We're going to have to see how the Jenner performs, though, with that said. So, let's get this going. Oh, it's 1.5 skulls now, apparently. I thought it was 2 skulls before. And unless there's more to it than meets the eye. I'm not quite sure. Either way, it's nice to have options. It's just a matter of making sure all the mechs have their own special role. So that way they can synergize with each other pretty well. Since I'm going to have no idea what the missions are going to entail themselves, so the synergy is going to be pretty important. And I don't imagine it's going to be easy by any means, but I'm going to have so much money in the bank. I'm going to have to try buy some extra mechs, I suppose, although I'm already full of what I can feel at the moment, so that's probably not as big deal as it sounds. Alright, 2 entrances to the complex, okay. Each defended by a series of elevated turrets. LRM and placement between the 2 checkpoints, so lots of indirect fire we're going to be suffering. So, they're expecting no battle mechs at all, potentially. And the attack, yeah. Lady Arano's strike has already drawn the garrison away, so just a lot of heavy vehicles and turrets. Clear away to opposition and capture the prison. Okay. So, it's my turn there. Now, let's see, what is this up here? Turret generators. Okay, so what's our easiest way to deal with them? Well, without a doubt, LRMs and a general with jump jets. I think we have an easy answer to that. And if I remember correctly, they have 100 health on them. So I think that's the plan. And we have 2 routes to go. One's a... well... What's over here? Oh, more generators? Wow, there's a lot of turret generators. So maybe I don't want to focus on the generators after all. Focus on the turrets instead, maybe. Really hard to say. But I think we'll go left. I'm sure as hell not going to split up with that said. And we'll worry about what we encounter when we get there. Jenner's going to take point, and if anything, this Jenner has the firepower to straight up kill a turret generator by itself. It only needs 4 laser hits after all. It's going to be incredibly hot, mind you. Speaking of which, increases my heat sinks by 10%. Ooh, that I like. It'll help a bit there. Now, nothing's on radar yet, so let's not sprint too ridiculously much if we can help it.
Position confirmed.
And what's my morale looking like? Oh, 54%.
I've got something.
And we got contacts there, unknown. Now the big question, do they see me?
Yep.
And should I be worried about that? Because I don't need to get up too forward just yet. And I think my blackjack should get ready to kind of shoot them on the high ground. And we got turrets too. So I can always jump again to get vision of the turrets if there's a threat. I'm just hoping this position here gives me visual of the tanks. Which doesn't really... I do sort of get visual. Not quite, but I do get some kind of visual. So let me just reserve and let them come to me. If they come to me at all, that is. They could be just oblivious to me, with that said. I'm just going to reserve again, just in case. Because I want to deny, if nothing else, I want to deny these turrets their LRM shots on me. So making sure they have no vision is ideal. I could reserve again. Just to make sure. Hell, I may skip my turn entirely there if I feel like they're not going to be in vision. Does it have vision of me? That's the big question. Nope. Oh, there's another vehicle though. So these are, remember, these are Initiative 2 we've been seeing, so I'm a little worried these might be demolishers. It'd be interesting to see if there's demolishers or not. As stupid as this may sound though, do I actually skip my turn to keep the turrets from shooting me? Because I'm going to have vision of multiple targets. Oh, I'm not actually going to see anything. I don't know how I feel about that, mind you. But maybe my blackjack can get a shot. If we can kill that one tank, that'd be great.
This is the Warden. We have an intruder alert. All combat units,
No.
prepare to repel hostile.
Oh, you're just a striker. Nothing scary then. With half the armor, so not quite a kill, but my blackjack could maybe kill you. Okay, we got rid of armor on one component. Oh, we actually did kill it. I couldn't tell from that angle, damn it.
They've got a sensor lock on me.
Oh, sensor lock, that's scary. Was that the turret that just sensor locked me? Maybe that's what it was. So what? I think what I want to do is try... I do have laser range. I don't know if I like running out in the open or not, but the turrets are the only thing left to attack. So if I can kill one of them, that'd be great. Unless it happened to be one that... oh boy. We have more turrets too. So I'm gonna have to really think on that. It is possible for me to kill them. Yeah, it is very much possible to kill one of them at least, so I'm gonna take it.
Affirmative.
Is it enough? Yes, one down. Although, knowing my luck, that was the one that sensor locked, I think. If it was even the turret that did sensor lock me.
They've got a lock on.
Oh, another sensor lock, so... I'm not quite gonna get any more kills. And I probably should kill the generator too, I just don't know what it actually kills. Because I have, again, the laser firepower for this. It just remains to be seen if it's actually worth it with so many generators to worry about. Let's see, unless I can kill another turret. Well, no, I can't. I don't have the firepower. So, now we gotta play eeny meeny miny mo. Which generator are we gonna kill? If it'll let me click, then maybe I could randomize this, but I don't know. We're just gonna go with this one anyway, since it's not letting me pick anything else. At least mouse click. Oh, it's actually not. Okay, it's dead. There was just a bit of a delay.
Target building destroyed.
Now it's just a question of what turrets actually got destroyed, if any. Ooh, missed every shot. Perfect. I don't know how I dodged every shot, but I'm thankful for it.
Receiving you.
So, if I'm understanding that correctly, maybe we destroyed the second turret, maybe. I'm not sure. There's a prison gate there. And I do have the firepower to kill a second... I don't have jump jets on the Centaurian, so... We'll worry about the tanks later. Unless I'm gonna focus on trying to minimize how many turrets can shoot me. Ideally. That's assuming I can actually kill them. 80% chance, so 45 and then 80. That could kill it, but we're asking a lot of missiles to hit. Ooh, a bulldog. Large laser, 2 SRM-4s. And I can only hit you with LRM, so definitely not worth it. So I guess the decision is made for us. Now, how lucky am I this will die? Ooh, we got it. Every single missile hit, I think.
Turret destroyed.
So maybe I got a little lucky there. Because it was a couple of them were bound to miss. Okay, was that the turret? I'm pretty certain that was the turret. But there goes all my evasion stacks. But that did kill the one turret that still had to act.
What do you need?
Now, I'm curious, if I were to melee, how much damage would you do? You do 70 damage, is that enough to kill him? Yeah, it's basically enough to kill him in the front arc. Am I okay with that, because you're not going to have much evasion? Especially with all your lasers, let's not kid ourselves. You've got a lot of firepower potential. And this hopefully protects you. Sadly, you're not going to be able to kill both, but I'm fine with that. Just kill one of them. Okay, best point to entry. So, did I just get vision of a prison gate? Or jump the walls? If your lance is capable of it. You know what our lance is capable of, damn it. You helped me debrief. You helped with the briefing what we were deploying, or so I thought. Clearly, Darius was completely lazy during that deployment phase, I think. Figuring out our roster. Let's see, can we kill this? Give me those kills. Ah, damn it. It's close, but that was not worth it. So, what is acting on phase 3? Okay, Scorpion is the priority. So, I want to hit both of them there. Actually, I think Behemoth does that. Behemoth just straight up kills this Scorpion, I think.
Move order received.
Minimize our damage potential, and hopefully that Bulldog will die to another shot, but because I went all the way to the left, I don't think there's anyone else that can take advantage of that left flank shot. And we'll hold off on the alarms for now. Well, that was fast. That was really fast. Just autocan alone killed it.
One less vehicle.
Well, now we know what's the most durable of the tanks. That should be a given, considering it's initiative 2 after all. So, Crunch, you're not quite gonna get a flank shot. but you're still outside minimum range to maybe hit with an LRM-10. We do need to be careful about your LRM potential though. You are going to run out of those quickly, since you're not quite sporting LRM-5. And I gotta keep in mind your AC-5 ammo too. Oh. I guess you conveniently hit the left side there for me.
One more for the
Thank you for making that easy for me. Welcome to the crew. Now, I guess I just destroyed his other generator then. It's the only thing I can think of. Do I overdo commit with the autocans? Just in case one misses? I probably should.
Engaging target.
Yeah, one did miss though, but at least we killed the second generator. Probably completely pointless since we just shot a can full of turrets down. But it doesn't hurt to be thorough.
new bogey. Let's
Especially 4 more generators to blow up right over there. So that should make my entrance a lot better.
Yeah.
Okay, we still have another turret to worry about, which thankfully had no vision to shoot us. My generator's gonna run really hot though if I'm not careful. Am I in short range? Not quite. It's hard to say if that's actually short range. I think it is. Yes, it is. So that maximizes my hit chance to maybe kill this turret. We'll worry about these generators later, when I'm confident I'm not going to get shot at. Less damage I take, the better. Let's... Ooh, I'm going to need to fire everything if I want to kill this thing in a single salvo. So let's do it. I was thinking maybe holding back on the SRMs. There we go. The Jenner is the perfect mech for this job. It is just one-shotting those turrets. More vehicles though. Once we clear out, maybe I can... Yeah, I'll just say hold off on my ammo for a bit. I'm pretty certain we're going to have to stand the ground a bit. What does my jump range look like now? Basically only 2-3 hexes. And I can't quite see anything either. Apparently I can't even see a generator, so that kind of stinks too. So Behemoth's not going to get to do a whole lot this turn. Hell, I don't even think my generator was able to see the generators either, which is interesting. Is that because there was a wall in the way? Oh, so it was a cliff, that's why. Okay, that makes sense. Alright, so Deadeye, can you get any shots of any kind? I can make you jump jet. Which doesn't allow you to shoot anything, sadly. So just jump, maximize your evasion, and it'll help you cool down some. Although you're still going to be running... You're not going to be completely gone on heat yet.
ready for orders.
Now Crunch, what do we do with you? Not really a lot, is what I'm learning. So we'll just go with the second evasion stack. You're likely going to take some hits once they start seeing us. And one of them is on evasion initiative too, so I should have waited for it to get closer. I thought for some reason they both went, but I'm assuming this is another bulldog. Ooh, perfect.
Commander.
So we get to go and take a shot at it first. Although Medusa's gonna run really hot. But since these are only 2 contacts, I think we're okay.
Heading out.
Just gotta keep in mind the Scorpion here, let alone that turret too. Which doesn't see us, so if we can clear up both these tanks, we're fine. So you can kill that. We'll worry about the generators later. Oh, you can't even see the bulldog. Oh, you can. How likely is it to kill this? The front armor... So the front could very easily... I have to hit enough to the same spot. And Scorpion would be a bit of an overkill, so I think... I'm hoping my Blackjack can shoot it. I'm hoping Deadeye can kill it. Oh, it didn't even kill the armor. Damn it. Hopefully my Shadowhawk can join in. Ooh, the Scorpion's moving out of the way. I thought you were like Initiative 3 or something, not Initiative... Oh yeah, he's the only light mech, never mind.
Commander.
Oh well, it missed. That's all I need to know. So, Behemoth.
I copy.
Can you help us finish off this bulldog? I think you can. What's the stats looking like? Well, at least you're hitting the side that took a lot of armor damage, so that's good. We got plenty of SRM missiles, basically 49 shots, so... Is it? Yeah, 49 shots, so we got plenty of SRMs to spare. Maybe might hold back on the autocannon, though. Didn't quite kill it yet. But I think Crunch can help with that, and I think Deadeye can single-handedly, I'm hoping, kill the Scorpion. Are you in short range? Yes, you are. So this should be a good chance to hit. Now, give me those numbers. 85s all around. Gotta keep in mind, I basically have 10 shots left with my autocannon 2s.
All weapons committed.
Did that kill it? Yes, it did. Now we just have to deal with the Bulldog.
Destroyed.
At least to avoid taking damage.
Orders.
So, I cannot get direct line of sight, but I do have an LRM shot. I want to try and get in short range, though, which I think is what I'm in now. There we go.
On my way.
So LRM 10s it is, although because I didn't have them activate, I don't think it showed me the minimum range very well. 30% chance, so yeah, that's why. I'm in minimum range, damn it.
Locking on.
I thought I was safe. Yep, that Bulldog's gonna get to act now. So much for that attempt. I got too close, mainly because since the LRMs were not active, it didn't show me the minimum range very well for them. And I conveniently walked right into it, damn it. Ooh, the Jenner's taking big hits. And that's why that thing needs to die.
What do you need?
So far it was going so good until the dang Bulldog refused to die. What's our armor looking like? A little bit on the leg. Arm took a bit of a beating, so I think you just do the safe thing and just start shooting
Copy that.
down some of these turrets for us, or these generators. Oh, the prison's ours. When did we capture the prison? I'm confused. Uh-oh, did I just accidentally activate an event? I told you this game was a dick, especially from last stream. In the prison's mech bay, the Warren must have had a lance in reserve. Oh boy.
Sit tight, Commander. Lady Arano is aware of the situation. Reinforcements are on the way.
Now, let's see. I should continue to destroy these generators though, but gotta keep in mind that I'm gonna run really hot. So gotta keep that in mind. I kinda don't want to shoot at all with that said. But let's start cooling down. Let's try and start cooling down anyway, and soften up these generators. Oh, you somehow missed with one of them there. That stinks. So we have mechs on the move, one of which is a light mech apparently, or at least a medium mech. And then Behemoth, you're gonna finish the job for us, I think.
Copy that.
Kill this goddamn Bulldog for us. This time I will commit to an autocannon 5 shot, I think, if it has the health for it. Well, it is rear it's rear's facing me, but it has plenty armor there. Let's commit everything. This thing needs to die.
Firing full complement on enemy.
Yeah, of course it was autocannon 5 that did it. Nothing else.
One for the
Oh well. Now, the best thing I could think of is maybe we wait at the gate there and wait till they actually come out then, because this is a bit of a choke point for them. I'm gonna have to get Deadeye moving, start shooting a little bit at the generator. I'm gonna run a little hot though, but I'm not gonna fire my autocannons. We'll wait at the gate for him there, and wait for him to funnel out. Because remember, I didn't even destroy the gate yet, so that's blocking their line of sight too. So that could be good for me. Oh, autocannons. I don't want to fire with my autocannons. I thought I could shoot with lasers. Let's see, Crunch. Oh, we're waiting for those mechs to move still.
Receiving you.
I'll let you fire a couple laser shots, soften that thing up for us.
On my way.
Hold your autocannon and LRM ammo in reserve for now, because we're going to need for some real fighting. So let's continue to hit the weakened one.
Locking on.
There, come on, 2 hits. There we go. One more will finish off that generator. And we'll keep Medusa along the wall to at least get sensor contact for us. Because they're out there somewhere.
Bye.
They're out there somewhere, and I think you're gonna finish off just that one generator for your to help with your heat management.
Target
Just don't miss.
confirmed.
There you go. Hopefully this will give us some more breathing room when we're ready to breach through the gate there. Don't linger on it too much now, we got plenty other things to do.
Ready for orders.
So, Behemoth, you keep moving up. We'll keep shooting these things. Because they are going to eventually come to us, right? Since we're...
Heading out.
They do need to respond to an attack on their base, right? You would think. And if they don't, then I got all day to plan out what I'm going to do. So we'll fire with the SRM some
Locking
more.
on target.
Probably unnecessary because it is only 16 damage. So maybe I regret that a bit, because it's not going to actually help me until I fire another SRM salvo.
What's up, boss?
So 2 more laser shots is the plan. Just try and kill all 4 of these off. Not much else to really say though. It's just a lot of waiting until these things die. And ideally, when we get actual company. So yeah, just keep firing at it, I suppose. Ah, you missed with 1 laser shot anyway. So I think that's Behemoth's job. Finish that off with a laser and SRM. Come on, where the hell are you, damn mechs? Maybe I'm making a mistake waiting. Oh. Am I really not able to jump back down? Or walk down, rather? I have to jump jet, damn it.
Engaging jump jets.
Well. I'll live. Just gonna have to keep an eye on my heat now when I fire my lasers. Because the lasers here can pretty much kill this damn thing. I'll just fire a single AC2 for good measure.
Engaging target.
Do we get the kill? It looks like it. So that's 2 down, 1 more is about to get destroyed.
Destroyed.
And then we have 1 more that's at full health we have to be concerned with. There's something moving in Initiative 2. And Initiative 1 is clearly the one turret that we see here.
Receiving you.
So, Medusa. 1 more turn of shooting, that's all we need. I'm gonna leave that 1 generator for Behemoth. You fire 2 lasers, that'll put you ready to fight for whatever lance we're about to encounter. Now, Behemoth, I already said what you're gonna do.
Waiting for orders.
Gonna make sure. Oh wait. Oh, that's the gate. We won't worry about that yet. Just kill the generator for me.
Coordinates.
SRM2 single medium laser should do it. I'm hoping anyway. Or am I miscalculating? 25, and then I need both SRMs to hit. It could. It can happen. There we go. I think. I'm certain.
1 less target.
Alright, so it is actually gone. I was worried for a moment, since it still had health points on it. Now, did I finish off our last generator, will you? You only should need to fire 2 lasers at this thing, and conserve everything else. 85% chance on everything. I'm a little bit surprised the arm mount is not boosting it further. Why is that exactly? Oh, it's because the modifier is 0. Okay. I guess 85% chance is as high as we're gonna get. I thought it was 95 at first, because I thought for sure I could see that, unless that was Precision Strike that did it. No, I'm completely wrong. 85 is as high as you're gonna get. I apologize for that inaccurate info in my one video then. Oh, I thought for sure it could go up to 95. Either way, finish this off for me, please.
Target.
There we go. And apparently this lance is really bad at doing its job, because I'm not seeing anything coming our way yet. Now, what on earth did those generators... Oh, we get morale because we destroyed all the generators, I guess. Okay, so what... Was that because I destroyed the generator, or was that something else? Because I know they were saying they were going to have the reinforcements come to help me out. But now I'm kind of forced to defend her, aren't I? Enemy contacts, so... I have jump jets, so...
I've got an unknown on sensors.
Ooh, thankfully they're in the wrong direction. For now. But this kind of forces my hand, doesn't it?
Commander.
I don't think I'm gonna jump. I don't think so anyway. I could jump. And it'll give me vision of the gate there. I'm not actually gonna... I get a little bit of vision. Not much of a shot though. We'll leave Medusa be for now. Let's see if we can have him at least destroy the gate for everyone else. Well, my Centaurian's the only one that needs to get through the gate. Everyone else can actually jump over, I think. I think this would be a good opportunity to help cool down Medusa anyway.
Move into position.
Because with the generous loadout, it's more for like burst damage anyway. It's not really good for long drawn out fights because of the heat. All the weapons it has, they're kind of sacrificing a bit of its armor. Hell, I'm not even going to fire with all the lasers because the Centaurian should be able to do that easily for its next move with Crunch. I'm hoping anyway. Gotta keep an eye on where those mechs are going. And at least they're coming.
Sensor lock on me.
They're at least coming towards me, thank God.
Good to go.
I was a bit worried there. And I can jump on top of the wall, which actually is pretty good. Not as useful as it could be. I'll save Behemoth for last, I think, because two of them are still planning on moving after all. And Crunch, hopefully you can destroy the wall with me, for me there, with your two medium lasers. See, you get it done there. 70% chance. It could happen. I think this is warrants an autocannon shot just to guarantee it.
Firing.
Because I think I did miss with a laser, so that was the right call there. I don't want to have to burn another action to shoot this thing down. Even though technically Deadeye could have just split fire and shot anyway, I suppose. So we're going to have to keep her safe there. She is flanking them horribly. Which is pretty good, but they're also coming towards her. They are... Dude, that has an AC-10, doesn't it? So,
Commander.
this is gonna suck. I do have vision, though. But again, I want to save her for last two to an extent. I am not able to go very far here. So let me just sprint on up to get us up on... To at least get as far forward as possible, I suppose, with the jump jets.
Engaging jump
This is
jet.
gonna... Oh, I didn't want to jump jet, I want to sprint, damn it. Hopefully that's not too much of a heat issue then. That's my only hope. And it's still a tiny bit of heat where if I sprinted that would not be a concern. At least they're coming towards me, that's all I could ask for. The Katara should be able to take some hits. Oh god. That is a lot of missiles. Was that really... Is that seriously a trebuchet?
Yes,
That's the only medium mech I could think of that has that many LRMs. Sadly, Behemoth's not going to be able to do a whole lot here, but if she can get a good vantage point and just fortify, brace herself, then she'll be good for harassing them later on. Ooh, no, never mind the fact this is a decent rear shot. I have to start getting good hits though. Alright, light them up. Complete miss, damn it. So, something in phase 2, so there's our heavy mech, whatever it is. Oh god. If I read that right, that was a Jaeger mech. That was possibly a Jaeger. Now, I gotta be mindful this will suck. At least you get full evasion stacks, but you're visible to everything, which probably is not what I want for a light mech. And apparently I'm hoping that doesn't obscure. It looks like it's not going to anyway.
Up high.
So let's start engaging. We gotta keep our air alive, I suppose. It is a trebuchet. 3 evasion stacks on it too. Holy crap, it had 2 LRM-15s on it. Well, that's not at all scary. So, this is going to be sucky. Shot. Ooh, precision strike's probably warranted for this situation. And it is the right torso that it has, right? All the LRMs. I just want to see what's on this damn thing. It's not doing a good job for me. LRM ammo on the right side, okay. LRM-15 on the left. Where's the other LRM-15? Oh, it has one on the arm too, so... I guess I'm choosing between 2 lasers and LRM-15 or the ammo. Does it really only have 1 ton of ammo? This is important to know. It only has 1 ton of ammo, so I think we're shooting for the ammo. Cripple those missiles immediately if at all possible. And it pushes it back to the initiative phase. Yes, that is good because it has no more LRM ammo. Never mind the fact we destroyed an LRM-15 too. So that only should have 2 lasers going for it. It's still scary. Ooh, that also was scary. I don't know how hard it hit me, mind you. I only saw the SRMs hit me. Now, who should go up first there? Crunch probably should go last. Because I really want the elevation. I don't know how helpful it actually is, because that heavy mech, whatever it is, probably a Jaeger mech's going to be able to shoot me. And I don't take kindly to that. Although that's going to block. I think I can take the Jaeger hit. Do I have any more morale for what is it, Ner Inspire or Precision Strike? No, I don't. I really want to kill you though. Ooh, I could. Just not with the autocans very well. Not very well, if anything. Holy crap. Oh, 4 evasion. That's probably why. So you are pretty much screwed already. Your LRMs are useless and you only have 2 medium lasers, so I really need to shoot at this Jenner. I don't like it. I don't like it all. But I can multi-target, so why not get the best of both worlds then? Autocans on the trebuchet, lasers on the Jenner. That should help a little bit. At least I'll get some hits.
Engaging multiple targets.
Ooh, head hit. Sadly, it wasn't enough damage to actually kill the damn thing. And I don't have a sensor lock as an easy way to get rid of that Jenner's evasion just yet. Ooh, are you gonna get some shots though? Just on the Centurion, so you're gonna need some help. Oh, you're doing a split fire. Sadly, the rear shot probably wasn't very helpful since it's still in armor. Oh god. That was the heavy mech.
Commander.
No, that was the Centurion, never mind. So we're gonna have to deal with these quickly. And sadly I can... Yeah. Behemoth's not gonna be able to do much, sadly. But at least she can get some LRM shots.
Copy that.
But this is gonna be scary. I gotta somehow distract that Jaeger mech. I think the Kintaro can take on the Centurion by itself, especially with some support rear shots. Because apparently that also had... Yeah, he has guts traits on him because he didn't move and shoot, is what that tells me. So keep Sofram up in the rear. Give him something to worry about. Especially since those LRMs ignore his brace on the rear.
Standing by.
But my Centurion needs to get the hell up. You get vision things though. Oh, you have an LRM-10. I want you to contribute. With that said, I wish I knew what the hit chance was, mind you. Can I quickly check? 40%, 30, and 60 on the trebuchet, but that's already dead, arguably. And the damn thing's brace. Let's just sprint. Maybe we'll get a better shot next turn for it. Crunch is going to be lagging behind a little bit. Mainly because she doesn't have jump jets on the poor thing. But she can at least take the hits. Moment of truth. Yes, it is a Jaeger. Oh boy. Wow, did that thing really split fire at me? I need to get on that thing's ass quickly. I don't know what structure's exposed just yet. And my Jenner's taking a bit of a beating too. Oh, you still have ammo.
Damage.
Well, so much for that theory. We still destroy LRM-15, so it's not as terrible as it sounds still. But damn it, you were supposed to die. Why you do this one little thing? This is risky there, but I could kill both them and the Jaeger, and Centurion probably won't shoot at you. You at least have enough evasion stacks to warrant it. I want you to keep shooting that trebuchet some more. And arguably destroys our... what is it? Our LRM, if nothing else. And apparently, because I'm in the water, I'm going to practically generate no heat, so yes please.
Targeting
Alpha,
for
strike it up. Not nearly as much damage as it could have, damn it. Only one shot actually hit the internals. Oh boy, Jenner's gonna be a pain. A little bit of damage on the arm, but it did not kill it. So I still have my weapon intact there, so I'm still good. This Jaeger mech is a problem, but at least now I got a good rear shot on it. No, I don't actually, damn it. I was excited for no reason. Is there any way I can get on the rear? No, I can't. That is what I want. I want a nice juicy rear shot. Oh, I can on the Centurion.
Engaging jump jets.
And I do have split fire if I can't hit with the lasers, so... But I think Precision Strike will not let me do that, though. How many shots can I make with the lasers? Oh. Obscured too, so that sucks. Again, how many lasers can I shoot with? 2. And this thing is heavily hit, but it's not dead yet. It still warrants a split fire. Maybe I can kill the arm. Oh no, I don't want you, but... that doesn't matter. Auto cannons on C. Get some more rear shots on that thing. And 2 lasers on A. Try to manage this heat as well as we can. But I think Deadeye's in an amazing spot, so long as he doesn't get horribly murdered by them focus firing me.
Engaging
Let's see how this goes.
targets.
I hit the arm, but wasn't quite a kill yet. Not on the lasers. Got some more good rear shots, so... we still need to deal with that damn AC-10, though. And I don't know what kind of armor she has left. But she did turn hers. I think she turned herself. Oh. So... oh, she went behind the building, which I think I approve of that play, honestly. It still may be suboptimal, but I do kind of approve of that play. Holy crap, that was an awful shot.
Good to go.
So, Behemoth... you can shoot the Jaeger. I think we need to get a kill, though. This Jenner is a scare. A genuine scare. Almost to the point I want a precision strike on it. That way, I'm guaranteed to have my Jenner go first in next turn. And you are limping, you are really damn tempting, I'm not gonna lie. And the Jenner took no real damage either. But we kill half its weaponry. I want to go for a center... wait. What mech am I shooting at there? I'm confused now. I thought I was targeting the Jenner. Oh, I can't... it's because I'm on its flank. Okay. Alright, that makes more sense, and that explains why the center torso is so hard to hit. Oh well. We'll just get through the center torso by blowing the hell out of the left torso. I'm even going to commit with the LRMs, because we kind of need as much damage as possible.
Fight harder, damn you!
There, that felt good. Maybe a bit of overkill, but ooh, Trebuchet's on the move. Is it gonna melee me? I'm okay with that, I approve. Behemoth's kinda meant for that. Meant to take the hits there, and I gave her legs extra armor too, so... Ooh, and you set yourself up so nicely for a flank shot. And I have LRM-10s, but I don't quite have split fire. So I think we just killed the Trebuchet. If that's at all possible. I'm still in minimum range, aren't I? So I'm not firing with the LRM-10s. I'm on the right... Oh, I'm attacking the front, so never mind. Wait, what's... One side's salt, the other's flashing, so I think it's telling me it's more likely to hit the right side, I think? This I'm not entirely certain about. If you see what I'm seeing there, one side's flashing, the other's just a salt line, so I'm guessing I'm more likely to hit the side because I'm a little bit on the flanking, if I had to guess. I want to just destroy this thing. No questions asked. Well, there goes its missiles. That's sort of good, but it can still melee, which I don't like. Nope, Jaeger's coming towards me. Behemoth needs to be ready to brace, I think. Nope. Blackjack's taking hits, I'm okay with that. Then I can take it. I just gotta get a... I just need to get an update on his status, though, so I can plan accordingly.
Orders.
This Centurion's also scary. Where do I put my Jenner with that said? I want to shoot at the Trebuchet, maybe finish it off with the Jenner. And at the same time, maybe block vision. Because if I go here, the Centurion can very easily get a rear shot on me. So I don't know where's the best to move. I could jump, though. That's not going to help my heat problem, which is part of the reason why I want to evade. How much health is left on this thing? Oh, you don't even see it anyway, so that doesn't help me. Both your arms are what took the hits, though. But any hit on arms basically will kill them. I'm kind of tempted just to jump back here. I'm going to run really hot, though, but I think this is as safe as I can make you. At least from those, the Jaeger and the Centurion. You are not obscured at least, but you're going to run really hot. Do I attempt the overheating? What's our armor? This thing is not quite going to die, but I could destroy a component still. I'm going to attempt the minor overheat.
Engaging the target.
Give me some good hits. There goes the Trebuchet.
Mech destroyed.
Yeah, a little bit of structure damage, but we already had to pay for a repair bill. Now, we need to make sure we're in that Jaeger mech's face, because... Ooh, breaching shot. I didn't know you had that skill. Ooh, thank you Centurion for paying attention to Blackjack. Although now I have to really seriously consider moving you with how hot you are. And I may need to just fire with auto cannons only. Because the Jaeger mech still has to go. Ideally, I just jump you as little as possible so you can maximize your cooling for next turn. I didn't pay attention to your health stats, mind you, which probably is important. Okay, it's just your arm and side torso almost gone, so you need to be mindful of that. But your armor hasn't been breached yet.
Ready for orders.
No, I do not want to shoot at the door. I think I just reserve a few.
What's up, boss?
Behemoth, I would love you to just stand there and brace. Sounds like a horrible idea considering I need to kind of engage these mechs. Is there any way I can draw them to me safely? You still got plenty of armor though, so Maybe you can take the hits. I just want you to kind of stand still, though. I want you to brace, is really what it is. Ooh, you could do a... Wow, you can get a four evasion stacks by moving? Oh, it's because of evasive movement, that's why.
Aye, aye.
I worry that this is just going to tempt you, or tempt them to shoot at the Kintaro instead, or Lady Arano, and I don't want that. So what's the big threat there? I think we deal with the Centurion. You're braced. What kind of armor do you have? A lot of armor. That's the answer to that. And it's not worth using my Inspire shot yet. Or Precision Strike, so... Let's do what damage we can. I'll save the brace for maybe when you don't have to move. We are getting...
Hell yeah.
Ooh, critical hit on the LRM. Perfect.
Reporting critical hit.
I'd rather the AC-10, but I'll take any critical hits on their big guns. So, Crunch, time for you to continue to lob some more missiles. See if you can contribute to the pain that's being dealt. Ideally, if you could get an ammo explosion, that'd be nice. And then we'll see about trying to salvage our Jaeger mech somehow. Let's see, 65% chance. No way you're going to destroy the torso unless you get an ammo critical hit, which is always possible.
Aye, aye.
Give me those good hits. More internal damage, I'll take it. And the Jaeger is not happy. Oh, is he actually going to melee me? Because isn't he a little bit too close for autocans? Oh. That explains it. You jerk. At least the Centurion still had plenty of armor. It wasn't even touched yet, so I'm fine with that.
Yes, Commander.
Medusa, I'm afraid you're just going to cool off for a turn. Actually, I'll just let you reserve for now. Just to make sure Centurion doesn't try and sneak an attack on you. Oh. Lady Arano's going to go in boldly. It's a rear shot. I was really hoping she'd get some laser shots because she's just left wide open now. Oh, never mind. They went after Behemoth, which is what I want.
Light damage. Holding firm.
Now we have to figure out what we're going to do about our Jaeger. I still have plenty of armor. I can take the hits. And this gives me a flank shot. So I'm going to try to somehow incapacitate this pilot, but I don't know what his stats are in all honesty. If he has high gut skills or not. If there was a way I could figure out, then I can plan accordingly. In truth though, if I'm going to realistically knock out the pilot, I need to get a headshot of some kind. But we are going to run incredibly hot, which I'm fine with. This warrants a precision strike. And if I destroy a torso, there goes like half his guns. The autocans and maybe a laser? Ooh, even the ammo could get a critical hit. Please. I would love nothing more than a critical hit on the ammo. I probably should have waited until I got to the armor a bit first, mind you, so that may have been a little bit rash.
Receiving you.
But Behemoth
Receiving you.
can easily guard herself. And we keep hitting the side. Ooh, the leg's vulnerable too. But we'll focus on the torso, if at all possible. And we have plenty of LRM, so it's worth firing. ACs I gotta be careful of. But I think once we kill these two mechs, that's it. So let's unload everything. It's just the heat I need to worry about.
On it.
Nope, I think we got the leg instead. Yeah, the leg was destroyed. I'd rather have destroyed the torso first. Ideally, as a way to injure the pilot would have been to knock it down, then shoot the leg off, but not much I can do about that. He is heavily crippled though, at least, so I still want to destroy the torso with that said. Let's keep hammering on this damn Jaeger mech. Can I find a better position with that said? Because I want to maximize my damage. Well, it's not hindered as I'm standing now, so I was hoping maybe I could get a little more mobility off my Centurion. So let's try and dissect this one torso.
Targeting for an alpha strike.
No torso destruction yet.
Yeah.
if this pilot has 4 hit points on, I don't even think it's possible for me to knock it out without a headshot, because there's 1 injury for each torso gone and 1 injury for each time it falls down from a leg destruction, which means it's not possible for me to get a 4th injury. Oh, with that said, I should also cool down Medusa. This is really important. But at the same time, this Jaeger is going to get up, isn't it? I have a bit of a predicament on my hand. Maximize my damage or not. I don't think the Centaurian can even see me, but the Jaegermech sure as hell can, so this might bite me in the ass. But I'm not going to commit with everything. Just kill the 1 torso, kill half his weaponry. And this will still cool me off, so I'm fine with this shot. I'm just not going to lose a lot of heat. Actually, can I fire? That will still cool me off, but a slightly higher chance to hit. How much health is left on his torso? 17, so I would need a laser hit of some kind. There goes the torso. No injury on the pilot. Now I'm going to try and destroy the other torso. And then, unless I somehow get a headshot, I may not be able to get the Jaegermech salvage if he has 4 hit points on him. But there goes half his weaponry. And he missed horribly. But for now, we may turn our attention to the Centaurian if it's enough of a scare.
Aye, aye.
Because I still want to cool off our dang Jenner. I may sort of regret it with the Centaurian, but if the Centaurian moves, it makes it easier for me to damage the damn thing. Again, I don't know what Campaigh's status is. Is there a way I can find out? Oh, I can. I can right-click. Oh god, all the hits were on the center torso? She still has enough health to... It's the AC-10 that might kill her, though. That's what scares me to death. That Centaurian needs to lose his AC-10 if it's going to engage her. You are not helping. I'm trying to salvage this thing. Oh god. Well, so much for me trying to salvage the dang Jaeger. I had a strategy in mind for salvaging it, or at least getting 2 Jaeger parts, but it was ruined. Our air is a little bit too zealous, I think. And I think it's warranted. Oh, I can't do a DFA because I don't have the mobility for it. But I love the fact that she can get 4 evasion by doing a full move. That has amazing potential, being the tank when she can't stand still. Although, it didn't really matter what I did. The plan is to try melee to cancel out that brace effect the Centaurian has later. So unload again.
Everything I've got.
I hate to break it to you, that autocannon did not look like a miss. So I think I could just stand here, but I'm gonna have to... I can only fire with autocannons anyway, so I'm fine with that. That autocannon needs to die, otherwise...
Yes, Commander.
She may die to an lucky autocannon hit to his center torso. Thankfully I have a generator that's ready to unload on it next turn. I just gotta set it up. So this left torso needs to die, which is gonna be really hard for my generator to actually pull off. I could jump jet behind in the rear, that's a great way to get rid of its brace effect, but I don't think I have enough jump jets. No, not quite. I could DFA it. 65% chance. And it does 90 damage. This would hurt like hell, but I don't think it'll destroy what I want. And it's gonna act, well, Arano might act next. This is what I don't like. Because it is without a doubt gonna act, and it's gonna shoot at my Jenner probably. So that's way too risky. I'm gonna have no choice but to wait on reserve, at least until it acts. So see about murdering this thing for us, please, because you got a prime opportunity to maximize your damage. And at least destroy that autocannon. Make up for the fact you ruined my Jaegermech kill. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That was good enough for me. You are forgiven. Nope. Coming after my Jenner, though. I'm still well defended, thankfully. I even have brace still, because I didn't actually move with the Jenner just yet.
Commander.
So, our chances to salvage the Jaeger was foiled, but that doesn't mean we're out of it yet. This is still going to be a big, successful mission for me. Was it only one pilot headshot injury, I think? No, no one was injured yet, so repairs will be pretty minor, I think. So have fun alpha striking there, Medusa. Finish it off.
Everything I've got.
Not quite. Ooh, you did kill it. Perfect.
Enemy down.
Sadly, we're not going to find out if the dang thing has 3 hit points or not on the Jaeger mech, so I feel robbed a little bit. So might bring us down for victory celebrations. There will be no celebrating. Not after what I saw, oh god. The things the director has done to these people, oh god. Do I need to know? Meet me in the prison hospital. What is it? Better actually see for yourself. Oh boy, this is not going to be good.
Mission successful.
This feels like a pretty solid victory nonetheless. Very minor repairs, no injury on my pilots. So it should be very easy to recover from this, hopefully. Hopefully. And we get ourselves nearly 2 million C-bills in the bank. And we'll have to see what supply we get. Ooh, we get our first star. Perfect. So, 12,000 experience for everyone in attendance. My Jenner is all sorts of screwed. I don't know how that happened. Oh, it was overheating, that's why. That scared me for a moment. Very minor repairs. It already needed repairs because his arms took damage. So I think we're golden. Oh, and it killed 2 mechs and 2 tanks. You did well for yourself. So I think we grabbed the Trebuchet and the Jaeger mech. I don't think I'm going to get to do much with them anytime soon, though. Do I grab the Centurion part? I already got a single Centurion. Is there anything better? Really just LRM-15. I'm trying to think what else I should grab. LRM-15 I should without a doubt grab. And I don't think I have a large laser yet, so let's grab that for a little bit of options, a little bit of flexibility. Because I don't think I need another Jenner or a Centurion. I might get anyway. Nope. Bunch of autocans and there are a bunch of large lasers. Okay. I'm happy with the outcome either way. I just still feel robbed on the Jaeger mech. Ah well. Still a big success. I cannot cry over that. Nonetheless. So now what happens next though, since we're going to the hospital? See the grim news. See the grim news, the horror that's gonna ensue. Oh, and cinematic too, probably.
By the time our forces found him, it was too late. I'm sorry, Campaigh. He was here
Montgomery?
all this time.
Rashu.
Poor Raju. Oh well, not much else to say really. It would have been nice if we had rescued him. Having our experienced mech warrior on the roster. That's a shame. I'm just surprised to call him by his call sign there. So yeah, that is a bit of a shame. If nothing else, it'll probably shake her up a little bit. If nothing else. Oh my, hero story shouldn't end like this. And yet so many have. Yeah, that's war for you, isn't it? What they've done here is monstrous. It's inhuman. Well, you haven't really explained what you saw in the field and what they're doing to the prisoners just yet. We only seen what happened to Raju. Our intel was wrong. The ice boxes in the prison is a meat grinder. Oh god. Oh god, that doesn't sound good. And what's left of mine has chosen to look the other way, oh boy. So, try to remain focused. Okay, what is it? We just liberated the hostages. You shattered your uncle's hold on the founding houses, so yeah. That's just the Ungorian coalition there, so we have some momentum going on here. Now I need to spread the message, galvanize your supporters. I like the sound of that. It won't be an easy process. For the last 3 years, those who have loved House Arano have been keeping their heads down. So we have to let them know eventually that their heir has arrived, is still alive even. Since they all believe she's kind of dead, isn't she? Isn't that the case? Momentum's on our side, yes, need to take advantage of it. So what's this? You didn't see what I saw out there, oh god. On the other side of the battlefield, the work crews, all hunched and broken, the graveyards, great fields of unmarked burial plots that stretched as far as the eyes could see, oh god. Oh boy, that sounds horrific, doesn't it? I don't know what the hell they were trying to do. They were slaving them away for, mind you. What were they trying to accomplish there? Let's see. Doesn't have a monopoly on cruelty. Huh. Well, we'll see about changing that soon enough. Soon enough, let's see. And we're getting paid for this. Oh, and this is about the Argo. Argo appears on a few screens. She's in rough shape, but she appears to be space-worthy. For decades, the wreck site of the Argo is one of my family's most closely held secrets. Wait, you knew about the Argo all this time? Out in uncharted space to let pirates kind of lobotomize the poor thing? That seems a little bit baffling. I meant her to be a symbolic symbol, a sign of rebirth and renewal. I was naive. This is time for action, not symbols. The Argo will serve as your new home, and she will fly your mercenary banner. Ooh, I like the sounds of this. I knew we were going to get to Argo at some point. I just didn't think she was just going to give it to us. Lord Mindralia will join you as my liaison. In return, you will grow stronger, sharper, more flexible. That's the plan. Sounds good to me. Let's see. Then it's settled. Sounds good. We're gonna have to try and talk. I haven't really been talking to the crew all that much there, mind you, because it would definitely eat up a lot of time. At least on stream there, and I don't know how interesting it would be when everyone else is also probably talking to the crew. So we'll just stick to the combat and the strategy for now. Let's continue on though. That was a big success still. We'll have to see what we can do. Whoops, sorry.
People of the Oregon Reach, I am Campaigh Arano, and I have failed you. For 3 long years, Director Espinosa has imprisoned and starved and murdered our people. And where was I? Hiding in a palace, light years away, building support, planning. While the Directorate's secret police turned neighbor against neighbor, made your loved ones disappear, conscripted your children. I wasn't here. I didn't know. The crimes that I have witnessed here today are unforgivable. No doubt, Director Espinosa believes that the ends justify the means, that the Oregon Reach has been made strong. Well, I say that strength built on fear is brittle. The Directorate is a paper tiger, and I declare this restoration today to rally the true strength of our people, our resilience, and our freedom. Let Weldry be a call to arms. Join us, and together we will liberate the founding houses and retake Cormadir. Not because it is my birthright, but because the Directorate's crimes against you, the Oregon people, will no longer be tolerated. That is what I fight for, and I vow to fight for your freedoms to my dying breath.
Well, that was well said. Now, we're gonna get our Argo, I think. Have ship will travel. Oh, this is going to talk about the Argo, I guess. Because she's going to be with us as part of the crew now, I think, while she unlocks all the potential in the Argo, I think. Because it is an upgradable spaceship, or Jumpship, maybe? I'm not sure exactly. So yeah, nice to meet you there. I'm going to call you Doc, by the way. Getting Argo flying. I had doubts, yeah. It's an old rust bucket there, but it's supposed to be high-tech, I suppose, too, being Star League material. Let's see, couldn't care less how you clean the ship is. I lost a friend today. Well, we thought he was dead for a couple of years, in all honesty. You think you sure that Argo's ready for action? Oh, absolutely. I mean, she's here, isn't she? All the way from Laurenton. I suppose that's true. Now, let's see, I wouldn't endanger my new crewmates. Do you know something we don't? Probably the scientist that's with her engineer crew. I'm coming with you, oh. Well, I kinda already knew that, I suppose. I was wondering if she had, like, extra crew members with her is what I thought. You'll need me if anything goes wrong with the ship, okay. I'm sorry about all the shouting back on Alexis, okay. So, it's nice to have you on the crew there at least, so what else? Told me a great deal about you and your company. All's good. Okay. So everyone's welcome to have her then. What can we get out of this? What information can we get about the Argo though? Let's see. You're a welcome addition to the crew. Welcome aboard. You'll have some time to break in your new ship before Lady Arano's ready to move on Pansier. Okay. So that's our next point, I guess. I'll get you a fresh batch of contacts. Perfect. It's our oyster now. Ooh, I look forward to that. We can roam around and do more things. This is like returning from exile for all over again, huh? Interesting. I'm right there with you. Yeah, we're out of debt finally, potentially, arguably, and we got a nice fancy jump ship of some sort, maybe? I wonder what's different about the Argo. I guess it's really just upgrades, I suppose, because it looks like it's just a drop ship there, not an actual jump ship. Okay. With these mech facilities, we finally have the resources to do that. Okay, bring me scrap mechs. Yeah, we already know that. That's what I'm trying to do. Until Lady Arano decides to scrap our dang Jaeger mech, that is. Okay, have a look at it there. That is our new ship. And I think I might actually leave it at that for now. So, but first though, let's have a look at the upgrade potentials quickly. Because this is what's new for us. What do we have? Oh, this is just base stuff, is it? Okay. I thought there was maybe like upgrade options. There are for some, mind you, so... How exactly do we upgrade these though, with that said? Oh, cost and time. And it increases our cost per month, so this is a good way to spend our extra C-bills, I suppose. But, like I said, I'd probably leave it at that there. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Another big, massive success. We're doing well on our wealth so far. I just gotta now figure out how to start spending it without getting too ridiculously low or having too much of a monthly income, or was it a monthly payment to worry about. So I have a lot of thinking and reading up to do, I suppose. Thank you for watching, everyone.